I would like to thank you all for coming out this afternoon to celebrate the opening of our new Wellness Center. My name is Tamara Echols. I am the Wellness Coordinator for the county. I would like to go over this afternoon's agenda. We'll have a few opening remarks from David Merriman, our Assistant Director of HHS, followed by any other remarks from our Human Resources Chief Talent Officer, Douglas Dykes. We also have our Director of Benefits and Compensation and Wellness here, Holly Woods. And anyone is welcome to stay after the event, which should take about 30 minutes or so. But you're free to stay after just to see demos on how to use the equipment and also learn more about some of the other features of our Wellness Center, the blood pressure monitor that we have, along with the scale and some other things to guide you along your wellness journey. So after our speakers, we will have the ribbon cutting, followed by just looking around the new Wellness Center and refreshments. Okay? So I would like to welcome David Merriman.
Good afternoon. I am so happy to be here, and I first want to start by thanking the Wellness Champions and our partner in the Department of Human Resources for working with us for so many years in Health and Human Services to make investments in our staff that help us be better employees, better residents, and better individuals. And so I'm here today to celebrate the opening of this new center with you. And I also just want to recognize to you, to the team that has worked here, you have been extraordinarily patient. I think back 2.5 years ago when we closed the Wellness Center in the lower level, and because we needed the space to create new workforce opportunities for our clients. And many staff approached me and said, this is something that we understand, and we've put our clients above all else, including our own wellness and the time that we spend here. But please, remember us. Don't forget about the needs that employees have as they spend more time here than almost any other place during the work week. And I think it was with that in mind that so many of us tracked the opportunities presented to us by the Department of HR and Douglas Dykes to really think about wellness differently and to try to develop new resources that will help our employees. And so it was at that point that we had the fortunate event of having to close this space to do some renovations. And I think in closing it, we realized we could re-envision the way that we use the space here up on the 5th floor at the Virgil Brown building. And I think the investments that have been made to partition the space with public works and the appropriation of funds to build this space new is money well spent. And I think as all of us work to make Cuyahoga County an employer of choice, we all know that increasingly this is what the workforce wants and needs to be productive. And so thank you. Thank you for your patience in allowing us to move space around. I want to thank Tamara and Holly and our Wellness Champions for their vision on the space and their hard work to be able to get these wonderful pieces of equipment donated to us. And I want to thank the staff that have really kept this as a priority of the team and have never stopped advocating for a space to be dedicated to wellness. So this is really thrilling, and I'm honored to be here today. Douglas and I got a text just before we were going to start from Armin. This was on his schedule. He got pulled into a meeting at the last minute. And so he's not available, but he is here in spirit, and he's thinking about this event, and he's tracking this space as a new model for our buildings. So I hope we can all show him that when we invest in space in the way that we have here, staff use it, they appreciate it, and they become better employees. And so thank you very much, and I'm going to ask Douglas to say a few comments as well.
Wow. I could use those. Thank you. This is great. I mean, you think about investing in employees. So let me say that again, investing in employees. It's been so many years that most government organizations, they don't consider the investment within the organization. What we're doing here is we're investing in employees. Yes, we want you to be healthy. Yes, there's an effect of you being healthy on our health care, but we want to make sure that you guys have the space to do some of the things I know you do. Some of you might walk outside. Some of you may climb the stairs. We don't want you to do that because that's unsafe, but we want to invest in you. And that's what we're doing here. And David talked about the equipment. The equipment actually we bought. So I want to say it again. We bought the equipment. Okay? That came out of the wellness budget. And so we want you guys to use this. We want you guys to enjoy this. You are the first group to have a wellness center. And I think that speaks volumes. So I'm standing in between the demonstration. I think, Holly, you're going to say something next. And I'm going to ask Holly to come up. But again, enjoy this space. Enjoy the equipment. We are investing in employees. You know, it's one of the things that I was brought here to do is to really focus on the internal. We do a lot of focusing on the external. We've got a lot of clients in this building. But my whole objective is to focus on the internal. Our internal customers, our customers. Okay? All right. Holly?
Good morning, everybody. I am Holly Woods. I'm the Director of Human Resources for Benefits, Compensation, and Wellness. And I just want to reiterate, congratulations on getting the first wellness center here at the county. And just to reiterate, I think what all of management has said, you guys deserve it, you work hard, and we want to continue to invest in our employees. So not only does this help you here, but hopefully when you see and you're working on wellness and well-being, you're also taking that home. So you have an opportunity here. I really hope that you guys will use this room. Not only the equipment, but there's a know your number section over there. You can look at checking your blood pressure, checking your weight, and get your coworkers active with you. Sometimes all we need is a little buddy or someone to work out with us. Please use the room. Get with a friend and say, hey, let's start walking every day at lunch, or hey, let's come in a little early or stay after work and use this equipment. It's here for you. It's free to use, and hopefully you can make some times in your schedules to start focusing and working on yourselves and really taking that time to decompress, de-stress, and really focus on your well-being. So with that, I want to go ahead and start with the ribbon cutting. We're going to invite up our wellness champions who are going to actually handle the cutting of the ribbon, and tomorrow we'll hold the ribbon.